Peabody, the little horse with the biggest heart. Have you ever looked into an animal's eyes and felt like they were asking for one last chance? That's exactly how I felt the day I met Peabody, a miniature horse, no bigger than a medium-sized dog, fighting for his life before his life had even begun. It all started with a phone call. A woman from a breeding ranch reached out and said, "My mare just gave birth, but the foal is too small and weak. He can't walk. We're going to have to put him down." I didn't even have to think. I said, "Don't. I'll take him." And just like that, my life changed. When I arrived and saw him tiny, shaking, with legs too crooked to stand, and a jaw that barely worked, I could barely believe this was a horse. He was 3 days old, just 3. And the world had already given up on him. But when he looked at me, it was as if he whispered, "You're not gonna give up too, right?" He couldn't nurse like other foals.
This is the first week we had
His mouth
Peabody.
wouldn't
We
open
love him
properly.
so much.
So I fed him milk from a bowl, one slow drop at a time. It was messy, it was exhausting, but every little gulp was a win.
Hey, go back.
I made tiny shoes for his bent legs, and eventually, he stood. I'll never forget the sound of his first wobbly steps, tap, tap, tap on the wooden floor like a heartbeat saying, "I'm still here."
Hey, breakfast!
Peabody was too small to be around other horses. One accidental nudge and he'd tumble over. So he lived indoors with us, and somehow he just decided he wasn't a horse. He was part of the pack. I had 2 French bulldogs, and one of them, Penelope, was as feisty as they come. When she met Peabody for the first time, they stood nose to nose. She didn't growl. He didn't flinch. They just understood each other. And from that day on, they were inseparable.
Yes,
They'd race through the house like 2 puppies.
Well,
Peabody
a house
giving
horse.
it everything he
I think
had
he was the
just
first
to keep
house horse
up.
in the world.
His tiny hooves sliding
he
on
sure
the
took to
tile,
it.
legs flailing, but eyes full of joy.
Did you get pee pee poo poo? You did? Did you go poo poo pee pee?
They ate together, played together, even had synchronized potty breaks. And when I said dinner time, all 3, Peabody and the 2 bulldogs, would bolt to the kitchen like a little stampede. The dogs, rough and tumble with each other, were always gentle around Peabody. Somehow, they knew.
Come here, little cutie.
He had personality too. He'd chew my papers when I wasn't looking, then stare at me like, "What? Who, me?" He liked to tease the dogs by nipping at their behinds and then pretending he didn't. He was a runt, sure, but in his own mind, he was a stallion. We didn't have him for long. Dwarf horses, especially ones with so many medical challenges, aren't expected to live very long. And Peabody didn't beat those odds. He passed away young. But in the time we had him, he lit up our home in ways I can't explain. He wasn't just a rescue animal. He was a friend, a fighter, a reminder that love and spirit don't come in size or strength, they come in heart. Even now, I sometimes hear the faint clack of little hooves on the floor and smile.
He just put me down. He's getting to be too big of a boy to be held. Put him down, Poopy.
If Peabody's story moved you even just a little, please consider liking, sharing, or subscribing. Stories like his deserve to be remembered, and by supporting this channel, you help us keep their spirits alive. And if you're thinking about welcoming a pet into your home, especially one with a past, do your research, talk to professionals, and make sure you're ready. Because when you give them your heart, they'll give you everything in return.